what he believes. Every woman gives her life for what she believes. Some people believe in little or nothing, and they give their lives to that little or nothing. One life is all we have. We live it as we believe in living it, and then it's gone. But to surrender what you are and live without belief is more terrible than dying.
Do you hear the people singing the song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drum, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes.
Will you join in our crusade? Who will be strong and stand with me? Beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see? Then join in the fight that will give you the right to be free.
Do you hear the people singing the song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes.
Will you give all you can give so that our banner may advance? Some will fall and some will live. Will you stand up and take your chance? The blood of the martyrs will water the meadows of France.
Do you hear the people singing the song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes.
Singing the songs of angry men. This time, the cries are from the Dutch in the 1500s when they were under attack by the Spaniards. These poor Dutch people suffered many atrocities at the hands of the Spaniards. They had been taxed unjustly, their property had been seized, and many had been thrown in prison. And not only that, thousands had been roasted at the stake for reading the Bible. Peter van der Werf was the burgomaster and did everything in his power to rescue the Dutch people and their land from the cruel bonds of oppression. But the people were starving, and thousands had already died. The few remaining were surviving on cats, rats, and dogs. Babies were dying in their mother's arms. Disease was rampant, and dead bodies were everywhere. Still, the survivors held out and would do anything for their freedom. However, some started begging the burgomaster to give up.
Would you have me surrender? I have taken my oath to hold this city. May God give me strength to keep it. Here, take my sword. Divide my flesh to appease hunger, but God helping me, I will never surrender. You call us rat eaters. We are. But so long as you hear a dog bark inside the walls, you will know that the city holds out. We will eat our left arms and fight with our right, and when we have strength no longer, we will set fire to the city and perish in the flames, rather than give up our liberties. David walked into the valley with a stone clutched in his hand. He was only a boy, but he knew someone must take a stand. There will always be a valley, always mountains one must scale. There will always be perilous waters which someone must sail. Into terror, into valor, into jungles, into hell. Let us ride home again with a story to tell. Into darkness, into danger, into storms that rip the night. Don't give in, don't give up, but give thanks for the glorious fight. You can tremble, you can fear it, but keep that fighting spirit alive, boys. Let the shiver of it sting you, fling into battle, spring to your feet. Boys, never hold back your step for a moment. Never doubt that your courage will grow. Hold your head even higher and into the fire we go. Men, if we don't stand for something, we will fall for anything. Are there mountains that surround us? Are there walls that block the way? Knock them down, strip them back, boys, and forward and into the fray. Into terror, into valor, charge ahead, no, never turn. Yes, it's into the fire we fly, and the devil will burn. Someone has to face a valley, rush in, we have to rally and win. Boys, when the world is saying not to, that's when you know you've got to march on. Boys, never hold back your step for a moment. Never doubt that your courage will grow. Hold your head even higher and into the fire we go.
Let the lightning strike.
That's the
Let
spirit.
the flash of it shock.
Hear, hear!
Choke your fears away. Pull as tight as a wire.
Let the fever spike. Let the force of it rock you. We will have our day sailing into the fire. Men, we must not only live, we must fight. Right. We must conquer our fears and defeat them. Someone has to face the valley and rally and win. When the world saying no to, that's when you know you've got to march on, boys. Never hold back your step for a moment. Look alive, oh, your courage will grow. Yes, it's higher and higher and into the fire we go. Into fire, onward.